The human brain is one of the most complex and fascinating organs in the body, responsible for our thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and perceptions of the world around us. In this video, we will explain the science of the human brain in utmost detail, covering its structure, function, and some of the latest research in neuroscience. The human brain is a complex, 3-pound organ that is divided into several different regions, each of which is responsible for different functions. These regions include the cerebrum, cerebellum, and brainstem. The cerebrum is the largest part of the brain and is divided into two hemispheres, left and right. Each hemisphere is further divided into 4 lobes, including the frontal, parietal, temporal, and occipital lobes. The cerebrum is responsible for many complex functions, including consciousness, perception, memory, attention, language, and decision-making. The cerebellum, located below the cerebrum, is responsible for coordinating movement and balance. The brainstem, located at the base of the brain, connects the brain to the spinal cord and is responsible for many basic functions such as breathing, heart rate, and blood pressure. The brain functions through the communication of neurons, which are specialized cells that transmit information throughout the brain and body. Neurons communicate with each other through the release of neurotransmitters, which are chemicals that send signals across the synaptic gap between neurons. The brain also contains specialized areas of neurons called cortical columns, which are organized into networks that are responsible for specific functions such as vision, hearing, and movement. The latest research in neuroscience has revealed that the brain is highly adaptable and can change in response to experience, a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity. This means that the brain can reorganize itself in response to injury or disease, and that we can also intentionally shape our brains through activities such as learning, meditation, and exercise. There are many ongoing research projects in neuroscience that are focused on understanding the brain and its functions. One area of research is focused on understanding the neural basis of consciousness, which is still not fully understood. Other research projects are focused on understanding how the brain processes information, how it creates and retrieves memories, and how it regulates emotions. Advances in technology such as brain imaging techniques like MRI and PET scans have enabled researchers to study the brain in more detail than ever before. These techniques allow scientists to visualize the structure and function of the brain and to study changes in the brain over time. The human brain is an incredibly complex and fascinating organ that is responsible for many of the functions that make us human. From our thoughts and emotions to our movements and perceptions, the brain is essential to who we are. Ongoing research in neuroscience is helping us to better understand the brain and its functions, and to develop new treatments for brain disorders and injuries.